please stop putting library books back on the shelf you took them from. It's often better to leave them neatly on a return cart, on a table, or at the front desk depending on your library. We scan books that are used without checkout to add them to our circulation statistics. It helps us prove traffic and learn which items engage the community. Flagging items as used in-house doesn't require identifying information either. It's anonymous. Public libraries in particular look at stats because that's how they get money. But it does apply to academic libraries as well. One stat is how many people enter the building. And yes, this does factor into funding. If you're near a library and need to use a restroom, do so. Seriously, that helps with funding even if all you did was use the toilet. If you read a magazine because you're waiting for a bus and there's a sheet saying, "Please write what magazine, newspaper you read," then take 10 seconds and do so. If they see people are reading a magazine, they'll keep the magazine or newspaper subscription. Otherwise, they might cancel it. A big reason we hate people reshelving. They do it incorrectly and then other people can't find the book they want. It also makes work for us in terms of shelf reading. Oh god, that sucked. Shelf reading is basically literally going through every book on the shelf to make sure they are filed properly, and it's boring as hell and time consuming. If you aren't sure how to put the item back, just give it to a staff member. We're trained in this and would rather do it efficiently than shelf read. There's also a thing called weeding, which is where we get rid of items not being used for various reasons. Some people are utterly horrified when books are thrown out. The public libraries in particular have limited space, and if a book hasn't been touched in 30 years, well, we're probably going to dump it. If you read the book waiting for a bus, we'll scan it as in-house use with no personal name on it linking it to you, and it'll show that someone used it. Again, this can help with funding since people are actually using the library. I'd also point out that libraries are one of the few places left where you can go for free, and it's more than just books. Many of them lend out music and video items. Some even go beyond by having tools and cookware, which is useful for single people in a city living in apartments who can't afford such things. Don't forget, most libraries also have social events, free.